Wait, arm wrestle?
No, I'm not arm wrestling you.
Why? You afraid to lose?
Yes, I don't want to arm wrestle you. And we should get a rock'em sock'em in here though.
I still knock you out.
What did you drink this morning?
A sip of haterade.
You did. She hate us because she ain't us. Now stop. Let's go.
I am you though, kind of. Not you. Like I'm not you. I don't want that. But
what do you mean? I don't want what? What do you want? What don't you want?
To be you.
You don't want this luscious gray beard?
No, I'll take my long locks.
It's
something you don't have. Like biceps.
Woo! It's Friday! They need that kind of energy.
I feel like a lot of times our salespeople, or a lot of salespeople, are selling promotion instead of the product.
Who put you up to this?
What are you talking about?
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
Who put you up to it?
No one put me up to it. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Did some of our clients call you? Did somebody call you? Did you? Because this is I've been like containing myself because I feel like I'm gonna have one of those like blow up, everybody hates me, get a ton of hate emails, like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about kind of things. I feel like I'm gonna go on one of those things. Like it's like pissing off the Incredible Hulk and he turns green. I feel like I'm about ready to turn green.
Oh, bring it on, baby.
It's so bad. It's so bad. I listen to people's sales processes right now and they sound more like a finance ad than they do a sales process. They're just like campaigning finance, like forward commitment, your forward commitment to this and your 376271 buy down, and if you do this, we'll give you a new Tesla. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. It doesn't even make sense to me. And if you're hiding behind your promotion, you cannot sell. That's it. Let me say that again. If you are hiding behind your promotion, then you don't know how to sell. And that's what's happening. We have convinced ourselves that sales right now is all about the greatest, the best promotion. And here's the truth of it, right? A 2.5% interest rate on a home that doesn't work still doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the promotion is if the home doesn't work. We need salespeople to be more obsessed with their buyers and their product than we do with their promotion. And all we hear now is salespeople say, I need this, I need this, I need this. So what happens? So you're telling me that you can't sell without promotion? You can't sell without a promotion? Is that what you're actually saying? If I don't have a forward commitment, I can't sell. So in order for a builder to be successful, they must have a forward promotion. And forward promotion have become crutches. They become the crutch. And listen, I'm all for a good promo. I'm all for a good incentive. I'm all for that. But if you're telling me without it you can't sell, then you're taking away the one gift that God gave you that's most important, and that's agency over your life. And we've talked about this on calls. And so how do you get out? How do you think, Morgan, you get out of this this idea of selling promotion? How do you think you get out of it? How do you stop selling promotion?
Look at what you have to offer. Identify value over price.
Yeah.
What value are you selling? What product? I mean,
yeah, you're selling the product, you're selling the value of the product, you're selling the floor plan, you're selling the builder, you're selling the experience, you're selling the community, you're selling the lifestyle, you're selling the dream, you're selling the future. And so we're not selling any of that anymore. What we're saying is, let me lead with promotion. Let me lead with forward commitment. And so I got a couple steps. Here's what I would do, all right? Step number 1, get obsessed with your buyers. If you're more obsessed with your competitor and their promotion, then you're focusing on the wrong things. Be obsessed with your buyer. What's driving your buyer's decision to buy? The buying motive, the shopping motive. Nobody talks about the shopping motive. Find out what the shopping motive is. Find out what got them in today, right now. Why are they here today? They've been kicking this can down the road for a year because they can normalize pain and suffering. What got them in today? Be obsessed with that. So one, be obsessed with your buyer and their problem and the solution they're trying to solve and the lifestyle they're trying to live and what they find valuable. Be obsessed with that as you are with your promotion and your competitor's promotion, right? Number two is going to piss everybody off. Train like a beast. Practice like a beast. Role play, value-based selling. What's the value of this home site versus that home site? What's the value of our floor plan versus their floor plan? What's the value of this elevation versus that elevation? What's the value that our home provides as opposed to somebody else's? Right? What's the value? What is the value that our home provides over somebody else's? Because if X builder has a 3% interest rate, but you can't give them a 3% interest rate, and your interest rate is at 4.5%, your promotion is not the same. They're $50,000 cheaper, whatever it is. That buyer is not making a decision based on price. That buyer is making a decision based on value. You have never, ever lost a sale because of price to a qualified buyer. Ever. Because if I can afford it, but I don't want to pay it, I don't see the value in it. So nobody makes a decision based on price. They make a decision based on value. So be obsessed about what your buyer considers value. What's the value in our product over their product? What's the value in our home site over their home site? What's the value in our reputation and our build over theirs? What is the value? Ask value-based, be obsessed with value. Number three, lead with curiosity, not cost. Lead with curiosity, not cost. Don't lead with trying to sell this promotion or this interest rate and thinking that's going to get you the sale. Lead with curiosity. Ask amazing questions. We spent a ton of time on this. Figure out what are the questions that I need to ask the buyer so they hear themselves saying it. Lead with curiosity, not cost. Don't educate on the cost. Be curious about the value. Be curious about the buyer. Number 4, right? Role play. Role play. I know you hate. I know salespeople are going to say, I don't like to role play. Role play without promotion. Role play without promotion. Go through your sales process. Role play with your sales leader. Role play with your customer, with your partner. Role play with your friend. Role play with your mother. I don't care who you role play with. Role play with yourself in the camera, in the mirror. But role play how you're going to close somebody without the promotion. What does it sound like? What does it look like? Role play without promotion. You know how much power you have if you can sell a home without promotion, and then you still have the promotion? You're versatile, right? So role play without promotion. Number 5. Divorce the outcome, fall in love with the process. Divorce the outcome, fall in love with the process. Detach yourself of whether people actually buy and fall in love with, did you help them make a decision? Yes, no, not yet. Yes, no, not yet. So if you can sell without promotion, and by sell, I mean get a buyer to make a decision without promotion, 99% of the time, 100% of the time. Now, when you do have a promotion, that'll help tilt the scale in your favor. But at the end of the day, just focus on your process. Focus on your behaviors. We're getting away from that. We're not focusing on behaviors. We're not focusing on anything other than, do I have the best deal for the buyers? I can't stress this enough. You're going to lose. And you're going to lose royally if you continue to try to play a chess match with promotions. Because what do you do? If you don't have the best promotion, you lose. And most of our builders, most of the people we see, they're not going to have the lowest price. Now, you don't have to do any of this. You don't have to do any of this if your builder is the low-cost builder. If you're the low-price builder, if you're the Dollar General of builders, and all you do is sell price, you don't have to do any of this. And so if you can't sell for a builder that wants to show value and is a value-based builder, then you should go work for Dollar General. You should go work for the dollar store. Go work for somewhere that decisions are only based on price. All right, I'm done with that.